Hey guys, what is up? This is LittleBigTeatrees. Today I'm going to be trying something new. We're going to be trying to do some top 5 lists. So I figured I'd do this just for the heck of it. I mean, like, it's fun. It's an original idea. Alright, you know it's not original. But still, it's something fun to do. And so today we're going to be doing a top 5 hardest levels on Little Big Planet story missions, or levels, whatever. And so in this list, we won't count bosses or mini games. Those will be 2 different types of top 5s. But otherwise, yeah, so this is how we're going to do. We're going to go through the top 4. Then before we unveil the number 1 spot, we're going to have a couple of honorable mentions depending on what the subject is. And so yeah, if you enjoy and if you want more, leave a like below and comment down below. And also leave some suggestions too, because that'd be awesome. So let's get started. At number 5, we have the Reanimation Station. This level was on Little Big Planet Vita, and man, was this hard. It was the second to last level in the game. Of course, it's gonna be hard. This was impossible to ace. I mean, you got electric current, grapple hooks, and this tower thing. Luckily, what made it easy was the infinite life checkpoints, which I feel like that just made the game a little too easy. Except on the final bosses, you know. But, okay, so there's number 5. Number 4, we have the Swine Identity. This was featured on Little Big Planet PSP, and this was like a challenging community level. Like, I swear, they had to get this from some community level. Because there's lasers, there's spike races, and there's hot rods. This was just impossible. It was Tinseltown something. I forgot, it was like the 3rd or 4th, whatever. Man, was this hard. I never liked this level. But again, with infinite life checkpoints, it still made it easy. And yeah. Going to number 3, we're going to Boomtown. Yay! This was the first level in the canyons. And this was just... Okay, here we go. Jetpacks plus explosives equal a hell of a level. Definitely one of the hardest levels in Little Big Planet Classic. I don't want to say 1 because that doesn't sound right. But anyways, what made this level hard besides jetpacks and explosives? Well, you had to break certain barriers to go through the level. This time you didn't have infinite life checkpoints. You only had 4 lives. That's right, you only had the classical checkpoint. And also, there's the end section, like the final section, before you go on the minecart. Spoiler alert, sorry. There are these like 3 like rock things, and if you like get touched by them, then you automatically die and such. It's just impossible, man. Man, I hate that level so much. I aced it once, but you know, it's still impossible. At number 2, we have the only Little Big Planet 2 level on this list. Shocking. Which is Full Metal Puppet. Oh, where do we start? How about it was the hardest level in Little Big Planet 2. It was featured, I think it was the 2nd level in the Cosmos, which is the last stage in the game. What made this hard was you had to throw bombs at mini enemies, and they were like on a tower throwing bombs at you. You had to catch the bombs, throw it back at them. It was hard, but the second part, you had to control the Robo Bunny, which was featured like 5 years ago. And you had to avoid lasers like a billion times. So this was definitely hard. This was the last level I had to ace to get my trophy, which I did, but it was impossible. And there are only double life checkpoints, so you didn't have like every single chance in the world. Alright, before we unveil the number 1 spot, let's go to our honorable mentions. So, number 1, we have Sensei's Castle, which was featured in the islands of the original Little Big Planet. Now, we're talking about the acing of levels. We're not really specifically talking about the level in itself. Sensei's Castle wasn't hard in acing in general, but it was so frustrating with those wheels, man. It was just... Ugh, I know, like, lots of people used to rage about it. But yeah, it was an easy ace, kind of. So yeah, that's why I didn't put it in the top 5 list and made it into an honorable mention. And to the second honorable mention, we have the Collector's Lair. This wasn't too hard. I mean, it was definitely hard. With like lots of electricity and moving platforms definitely made this hard. But it wasn't extremely hard. And that's why this is also an honorable mention. And now to the number 1 spot. Now, if you're smart and you've played LBP, you shouldn't be a rocket science to know what this one is. I mean, come on. Number 1 is the bunker. Oh, bunker. Where do we start? How about ARG? This level was hard. Let's start with the sort of easy stuff. Okay, so you have these small wheels, which if you didn't time it right, you'd fall to your death. How about electric conveyors and like pistons that go at you and surprise you with electricity and scientists and but let's go to the hardest part. Oh my gosh, I think everybody remembers the bunker wheel of death. There were 3 layers of this thing, and there's only 1 checkpoint. I think. I'm pretty sure I think there are a couple of checkpoints, but they weren't double. They weren't infinite. They were only 4 lives, just like Boomtown. So this was just impossible. It was hard to ace. I aced it once, but it was really like once in a blue moon. And so yeah, that's what made this the number 1 spot. And also one thing I forgot to mention, just some kind of trivia for this. Many gamers raged so hard that Media Molecule, the developers, received death threats. They received death threats. That's how hard this level was. So there we go. That's your list for today. If you want more, suggest more in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye.